It's a landmark ruling, there's no doubt. I think it's the first time under this Premier League rule W that a club who have breached financial rules have had a compensatory award made against them. The case is obviously interesting in the sense that there's no contesting that there wasn't a breach of the financial rules. That's long been settled, but Burnley were initially seeking up to £50 million for compensation, and so the case really focused on did Everton's breach of the financial rules cause Burnley to be relegated, and if so, what was the quantum in terms of the value of the loss that they suffered as a result of that. The appeal is going to be really interesting because the question of timing was central in the case. The accounts for showing the PSR spend for the period were due on the 30th of June, and Burnley were relegated in May. So Everton's contention was that you can't have a situation where the loss occurred before the breach. It's a really interesting case because it creates a credible legal pathway for clubs to sue each other, and it shows a fairly low barrier for the assessment of causation. Traditionally, clubs may have contemplated bringing such claims, but been put off by wider considerations, such as a club that's been relegated might have been relegated because of other factors, such as poor performance. There's definitely a deterrent element to this, isn't there? Because these are far-reaching consequences. £35 million is a huge sum. The Premier League has said, I believe, that that amount won't affect Everton in terms of the financial rules for this coming season, and this decision confirmed that essentially if a club has had a decision made against it that it breached financial rules in a particular season, it's possible for football clubs to take action of their own seeking compensation under this process, or alternatively under the Premier League's Rule X arbitration process as well. So the consequences could absolutely be far-reaching, because we know that there are clubs such as Leicester, Nottingham Forest, of course, who breach the financial rules and will understandably be very concerned as to the wider consequences. Obviously, this is all subject to Everton's appeal not succeeding, but if it succeeds, then obviously that changes things. But if it is unsuccessful, then clearly there's potential for floodgates in terms of a great deal of litigation from other football clubs who feel aggrieved.